against me and God rose and hit them down. Poverty rose against me and God arose and destroyed it. Death came against me and God rose and swallowed it up. Name it. Sickness, disease, affliction, men, women, demons, powers, principalities. Because God said, if you obey my voice, I'll be an enemy to your enemy. A single person that is 22 can say, I would like to marry by 25 or 28. By the time I'm 32, I should have had 2 kids or 3 kids, and I'm okay, and I'll face this. But someone that has married, had children, lived with the husband for like 10, 15 years, hit 40, 45, and suddenly everything is scattered. It looks like, where am I starting from? When a man is old, no education, no special skill, and yet he doesn't have a job or a thriving business, he can speak of a chaotic life. Because he can't say, by the next 20 years I'll be a millionaire. How? A life without shape. Another thing that brings chaos in life is when the plans you had are scattered by situations. You may have made plans for your life, arranged things the way you believe God that they will be, but something just comes and blows everything apart, and it looks like, where do I start from? Sometimes it appears too late to start afresh, and yet you must start, because if you haven't started, you haven't started. But I brought news for such people tonight, that God intervenes in chaotic situations. And when God intervenes, he brings order. When God intervenes, he brings shape. Now, everybody now knows that the earth is fair, is spherical in shape, correct? What a beautiful globe made out of this earth. Now, scientists can measure the length and the breadth of the earth. They couldn't have done that when it was without shape. Because where will you start to measure from? One of the things that puts a life in chaos is when you have stepped on a platform to build a career for yourself, and suddenly the platform is taken away. A man builds a house and says, okay, as for house, I am done with this, I've gotten this, now let me move to the next item of my life, and suddenly the house is taken away. A man invests in a business. Some years ago in this country, people invested in shares. Some things that were not their fault happened. Some lost 20 million, some lost 100 million. A certain man died in Lagos because he lost 16 million. He has retired from service. He has no special skill. He has no good education. He managed to build up stocks worth 16 million for so many years of his life. And suddenly at about 67 years old, he lost everything. The man had heart attack and died. You know why that happened? 2 reasons. Number 1, his life was thrown into chaos. Number 2, he didn't know the God who is an expert. Much of a chaos your life has been. There is a God that is going to say, let there be light, and there will be light. There is a God that will say, let there be light, and there will be light. That God is putting your life back to shape tonight. That God is forming a shape out of your shapeless life in the name of Jesus.